So while you're here in town, you're enjoying yourself, though. You're having a good time in New York.
I'm having a lot of fun. I'm seeing a lot of plays. I'm doing a lot of talk shows.
What you saw a play? What play did you see?
I saw Love, Valor, and Compassion. Have you seen that play?
I have not seen that play, but I've heard a lot about it.
What did you hear about it, Conan?
I've heard it's actually a lot of fun. I've heard it's a good play and it's a lot of fun.
Well, there's a lot of nudity in it. A lot.
There's nudity in this show? Really?
I enjoyed
You're sure
it.
you saw a Broadway show? You didn't wander into...
No, it was a...
Wait a minute! I was told this was a Broadway show! It's a giveaway when people are putting, money in their G-string.
No,
that's not a Broadway show.
No.
What is this? Explain it to me.
It was a wonderful show. Oh, I just put my hand on my... See, that's another thing I'm not used to. It's so different.
They didn't have microphones in the old days?
Not back in the old days, no.
Back then, they just talked real loud.
That's right, and they could hear us all back.
You watch Dave's old show on E, and they're all yelling it out the window. No, they had microphones.
So I went to see that play last night, and it was quite wonderful, and there was naked frontal nudity on men,
Ah!
You know what I'm talking about.
No, boo.
Yes, it's true.
What? No one wants to see naked men.
Well, no one. What do you mean, no one? Some people do. But I was thinking it was a very interesting play too. It's a gay play and stuff. But if that was naked women, you wouldn't even. It would be a whole different tone because they'd have blue lights on them and they'd have them undulating and all this stuff. But naked men, you're allowed to have naked men and they can talk in logical terms, and people will listen.
They're allowed to speak in logical terms?
Yeah, they are allowed to. Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh, so what you're objecting to is that the men are presented, more as actors or something, whereas if it were women, they'd be moving around, working it, shaking it.
Exactly. And if they were naked, even if they weren't even totally naked, if they were just partially clad, like in those beauty contests, do those girls make any sense when they talk? No, they don't.
Well, occasionally one of them makes sense. I watch a lot of those contests. I think,
you do?
Yeah.
And those girls make sense?
Sometimes, yeah. I think you're right on.
When they say they want to be a brain surgeon or a soul singer, right?
No, I know. Sometimes it gets a little silly, but what can you do?
All right, you're not going for this, obviously, so I'm just going to pass. Let's go to the next thing.
Well, I think you're like... I think that's the way shows should work. I think you should be able to go, let's move on to the next one now.
I think so, too.
Well, life is good for you now. You're married.
Yes.
You're happy. How's married life treating you?
It's fine.
Yeah?
It's a challenge, Or you probably don't know.
No, I don't know.
Well.
I always, you talk to married people, and I'm not married, and sometimes, and whenever I talk to married people, they say, well, you got to work at it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make you want to jump in and get married.
Like
That's what you say. It's true. That's what you say about, like, an old house that you bought or something. A 1967 Dodge Duster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have to work it.
Yeah, a lot of work on that. I mean, no, but Andy's married, and he speaks very highly of it.
Do you? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's very happy.
You got to work at it, but...
Well,
what's your feeling on it? Do you like it?
Well, I feel that before you get married, most people are kind of auditioning, and they're very nice to each other, and they're putting on their best behavior. And then after they get married, the truth comes out about, how smart someone is or how not smart someone is or, different things they do.
Really? You can fake smart? I mean, how long did you go out with this guy? How do you fake smart?
You don't fake smart. You get so involved with you presenting your own picture that you don't see the other person. That's where the problem comes in.
See.
And a lot of things like that happen in life.
Really? So and so you married this guy. You got married where'd you get married? In Mexico?
Somewhere in Mexico, yeah. I forget.
Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
It was a very quick little thing, We tried to get married a couple of times, and we couldn't find anyone to marry us. So we were in Mexico, and this woman who didn't speak any English married us. And then after the ceremony was over...
Are you sure you're really married? I mean,
I'm not totally sure, no.
This is like the play again. You wandered into a strip club to see a play, and you just found somebody, married you. And what happened? You had a good time?
Well, then someone read the wedding nuptials to me and translated them, and it's not what I had in mind at all. Because this was a Mexican wedding thing, and the woman is supposed to be subservient to the man. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem to be fair, does it? No. Is your wife like that with you?
Subservient?
Yes.
Oh, heavens, no.
No, not at all. They have a very good 90s co-equal relationship, which is very nice.
Well, good. Then that's not what I'm going to do.
Did you honeymoon down there in Mexico?
A day or two, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're really selling this wedding.
Well, I mean,
You're such a romantic. Yeah, I don't know. Someone married us. And, well, how was your honeymoon? For a day or two.
No, it was fine. It was really very sweet and very nice. It was a little tiny small hotel, and there wasn't anyone that we knew there. The waiters were our witnesses or something, and that's all, yes.
Well, when I do get married, I'm going to get you to plan it, because that sounds the most beautiful event I think I've ever heard. Well, Teri,
Yes.
I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. I really can't. It was very nice to have you here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's not too different back there, as you said.
It's not too different. It's wonderful. You're
and the
wonderful.
candy back there is okay?
Everything is fabulous.
You're going to get a really nice gift after the show.
Am I? Is it one of those T-shirts or something?
No, it's a VCR Plus. Jeff, buy their VCR Plus thing. Go, go, run. Someone buy it. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It was a real pleasure.
It was nice meeting you.
Teri Garr, everybody.